You're so fucking cute. Fucking love you. You eat this fucking carrot. So I fucking love you.
Em đã mệt nhoài đến anh là vì ai đưa em về đến đây bé con đường về cũng chẳng có xa đưa em về qua ba ngã năm năm ngã ba là nhà take me back. It's time to lose your mind and let me crazy out. This was over tonight. We're taking names 'cause we don't mess around. This was about to.
It took Steel Ball Run one episode to be free-rin and become #1 anime of all time. You gotta send this to your friend at this point just to show them that JoJo Bizarre Adventures is not a weird anime. Because there's no way a weird anime is becoming #1 after releasing a singular episode.
Elle a changé lui l'homme de ma vie. Sa douce voix sans cesse me chavire. Son parfum m'enivre, je sens le désir. Je veux qu'il soit mon.
Deixa a brisa te levar. Que hoje tu tá com um bonde que te bota pra sentar.
Que te bota pra sentar, que te taca samba. Que te bota até o dia clarear. Que te bota pra sentar, que te taca sem parar.
必要ない。俺はこの足のみで大陸を横断して優勝する。3番。それは白人が勝手に聞き間違えて呼んだ名前。直訳がサウンドだ。我が部族の言葉で音を奏でるものと呼ばれている。
The Steel Ball Run has finally begun!
無駄だ無駄 D4C 時は止まった。
Wonderful life. Please could you kiss my name when the music's over? Turn off the light. It was such a sweet time. Could you pray for me, my friend? It's starting over time. Take over the night. Take over the blue time. If you heard that screaming, shout in your mind.
拾え。ただし拾ったらそれが合図になる。
すげえよく見えるぜ。なんつうかやってるぜ。すっげえ見える。ゴージョニーゴーゴーゴー。どうやら能力のようだ。
So JoJo's Steel Ball Run is being review bombed. Recently, the first 47-minute long episode for part 7 of JoJo's dropped, with it taking over sites like My Anime List and even knocking out anime like Free Run off the top of the chart with a score of 9.35, which has been absolutely insane. But it seems like Twitter users have recently found out that fans of Free Run have actually been giving Steel Ball Run a negative review in order to stop it from taking over their favorite show, which has some anime fans mad as it ruins the fun of healthy competition, as the high reviews for JoJo's currently will probably drop as the hype dies, moving it further down the charts over time, meaning that there was just no point in review bombing it. What did you think of Steel Ball Run? Let me know.
Gyro, Zeppeli.
にょほほにょほほにょほほにょほにょほほにょほほにょほほにょほほにょほほにょほほ
If I drive you nuts so you could run and bang. Oh, am I just a simple Russian girl? I've got the vodka in my blood, so I dance with brown bags, and my soul is on a fire.
The animation director for Steel Ball Run, Yasuhiro Kimura, just revealed in an interview that a major influence for this adaptation was Red Dead Redemption 2. So when asked if the anime would also take influence from Western films set in the 1800s like the manga, Kimura responded by saying that he's not exactly referencing any films during production, but in the lead-up had watched Far and Away, which is a romantic western with a lot of horses, but says that most of all, he watched the Red Dead Redemption 2 trailers over and over again, and played a bit of the game, continuing on to say that he thought the coloring was really interesting, the contrast between the red and the black and the sinking sun at twilight, and specifically says that the red and black color contrast and silhouettes in the game were something that he wanted to bring into Steel Ball Run. So the recent fan-made opening by Nico and Vedas was pretty much spot on for the director's vision, and I wonder, since we didn't see that much Red Dead style in the trailer, if it will pull through in the official opening or later episodes. But that is so cool to see that the team is drawing influence from not just classic westerns, but also some contemporary work and video games nonetheless. Just shows that Red Dead is a masterpiece.
If I drive you nuts so you could run and bang. Oh, am I just a simple Russian girl? I've got the vodka in my blood, so I dance with brown bags, and my soul is on a fire.
I just finished watching the first episode of Steel Ball Run, and here are my thoughts. So a lot was cut, some things were added, but as an overall experience, it might have just been the greatest episode of JoJo ever created. Obviously it has the advantage of a longer runtime, but I really want to emphasize how well of a job David Production did here in completely transforming the early stage of Steel Ball Run into this well-paced short film essentially, that uses its time to tell the original story in its own visual style, but also fully captures Part 7's overarching theme of motion, where once the race started, it felt like we never slowed down until the finish line. Even the scenes I was most worried about, like the mid-race dialogue and the commentary, were executed perfectly. The camera angles and loops were dynamic and never felt stiff or repetitive, and were of course balanced out with a ton of high-frame horse racing. So what the adaptation sacrifices in manga accuracy more than makes up for what was lost by creating a fun, fast-paced horse race that evokes feelings of hope and storming a new frontier, which is the essence of Steel Ball Run. And I think all of these decisions were carefully considered, and in the end worked out for the better. And hand in hand with this animation, which I thought was some of the best in the series, is the music. They were not lying when they were hyping up this soundtrack. The rhythm of the themes that flow like water from one character to the next truly feel like you are dancing with Steel Ball Run. and further amplifies that theme of motion. It's like the episode just throws you on a saddle and brings you along for the ride. So if I had to put a number on it, I'm truly feeling a 10 out of 10, although no opening theme or ending revealed yet, but I guess that just gives us a bit more to look forward to, so stick around.